Hi.
Hello.
It's Paul.
Tim.
Doing a thing.
We're going to do a thing.
We're doing a viewer request.
That's right.
Apparently we don't have an emo on the channel.
Yes, it's highly contested what is and what is not emo. Things I thought were emo or not. Things I thought were crap are still crap, so that's good. But I feel like everybody's got a different impression of emo. And I think there's a lot of genres that borrow from emo.
Yeah.
So let us know in the comments. Definitely let us know this time what emo you want. Please be nice to each other. But
yes.
I feel like it's a highly contested thing. So what we're going to do today is Taking Back Sunday, which we feel most people would agree is emo.
Well, we were told.
We were told, but it seems right.
Yeah.
Feels right.
So Carmen, this one's for you.
Yeah. I don't know a ton of emo. I know some of these bands that he told us about, but like I never followed them because I didn't. It wasn't my scene. And now I'm trying to get back to it.
Okay.
And see if there's any gems there I left behind, like an idiot. And you know nothing.
I know nothing.
Which is great.
I know the song. I know the bands. I've heard of them.
They've all done things. Well, this is Taking Back Sunday, and this is Great Romances of the 20th century.
Okay. The Clash.
The Clash are great. Fight Club great. I'm liking it already.
Okay, so far,
this is what I imagine emo to sound like.
I thought, we'll say, it sounds right, but like, I assumed like this other stuff was.
Right.
And then it's like, yeah, now it's not so much. Now I'm like, okay, I get it. This is, when people are just like, what is emo to you? And I'm just like, this band, this band, this band. And they're like, you're stupid. Then I'm like,
well, saying you're stupid is wrong.
True.
Well,
but
it might be accurate in certain cases, but that's not, you know.
Yeah, it's not conducive.
Like what you like.
Yeah. But it's basically like, oh no, this wasn't what you think is emo. This is what's emo. And then I'm like, that doesn't make sense at all. And now I'm listening to the song, I'm like, oh, it makes all the sense in the world now. So, we're a bit of a revelation here. Yeah.
This is what I expected. But I think in my head, I thought it was it casted a wider net than maybe it did. Is kind of what I'm thinking.
Okay.
So, this is what I remember. This is that kind of feel.
Okay.
Super interesting musically.
Yeah.
The tempos and the beats are all over the place. And quick changes.
I really like it though.
Yeah. I'm not out. I'm still on board with this. But
okay.
Yeah, it's just so interesting. Like you've heard a lot of things that have come from after this.
Yes.
So like, do you hear little hints of certain things?
Yeah.
So you see where they're borrowing from.
Like I can,
like that part would have been a breakdown in something made today.
Yeah.
Unless there's a breakdown still coming, who knows? But I don't expect one.
Yeah, it definitely sounds very familiar as far as like a tone and a sound, but it feels, I'm not gonna say pure, but it does feel more what you envision in your head. I like it.
I'm good with it.
there's little pop punk elements in it.
It's emotional. That's the name.
Mm.
They're all calling this girl. Leave her alone.
Spin the mic like that. That does a lot of damage.
He's a pro.
Does a lot of damage to the mic itself, though.
That'll look cool.
I mean,
Kind of needs that mic for a little bit.
yeah, I mean, if you get the money, you can just replace mics and connection cables. Sounds like it needs less expense, though.
Oh, look, that's something you'll want to see.
Okay, so this is really interesting. So, like, I've had this conversation once before, and someone did an emo night in Atlantic City, and this person would always complain that what they were playing is not emo, because they would be like, Jimmy Eat World.
That's not emo.
Blink-182.
Closer than Jimmy Eat World.
Yeah. So it's just like...
Although I'm sure there's probably older Jimmy Eat World that sounds a little different than...
No, I'm talking about, like, the middle. Like,
okay.
she would... Sarah. So Sarah would always be like... So she used
Hi,
to...
Sarah.
So she used to DJ and put together these sets. So that when she would always do it, there would be a certain level of praise of the set list, because to the people that listen to it, it'd be way more emo on an emo night. Whereas when it wasn't her set list, it was like 80% My Chemical Romance, Fallout Boy, Jimmy Eat World kind of stuff. Blink-182. I don't know.
I mean, they're fine and all, but...
Yeah, so and she would be like, it's not emo. And
it is maddening.
Yeah, so like
labels don't matter to me, but like if you're like, this is an emo night, it should be an emo night.
Yeah.
For sure.
Exactly. Like, yeah, it's like things will always bleed in and out of a genre.
For sure.
And even within the same album, like, things might change consistently. Like, for example, like, let's bring up Electric Cowboy. Like,
we almost didn't.
We almost didn't, but their new album, like, there's a lot of different sounds in that album.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, they're a metal band, there's a lot of music in there that is not metal. But that doesn't make them not a metal band.
We're all just stealing from the blues. We're all blues bands.
Kind of.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I wouldn't mind seeing more quote-unquote emo on the channel. But, like, you're going to have to let us know. Because, again, I don't know where I'm going.
I'm just curious if they know, and if we can, if we do it right from their suggestions. Look, even if you do it wrong, if we're playing what you want, that's fine.
I mean, that's true, too.
Because I don't know a ton of bands in this circle, in this Venn diagram of emo. So, you know.
But you might. I don't. I will. I know where, or at least I assume where my bread and butter is. It ain't this. So, sure. Like, I'm not going to pretend that I have any idea about any of this stuff. So, I am.
Good job.
Personal growth.
Yeah. It's corn.
It's not corn.
That's the first month of our channel. It's like corn.
Oh. People were so mad.
They were. It's fine.
Subscribe, all that kind of fun stuff. Catch him out on Capes and Scowls. Catch me out on Team Ashen on Twitch and Campfire Ashes. Links to the original video, as well as our merch links and our Patreon, will be in the description down below. And let us know where to go from here.
Yeah.
We're Taking Back Sunday. Maybe.
Well, maybe.
Sure. All right.